Yeah, thank you so much, Lee, and a very good morning to you at home. Let's take a look at what's happening in terms of the weather for today. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a wet Monday forecast for today, depending on where you are, if you're in that central interior or the eastern parts of the country there. But do remember this, is that a lot of this rainfall, especially the thunderstorms that are going to move through the area, most of this is going to take place in the afternoon and the evening. So we should still see a fair amount of sunshine and warm conditions for today, and we'll get those temperatures in a minute. First of all, let's take a look towards the western parts of the country. Here we're seeing just partly cloudy skies for today, low wind speeds relatively there, but along the southern coastline that is different. In fact, we have 50 km/h winds along the southeastern coastline, steady winds there. And for today we also have a weather watch, and that's for conditions which might see gale force winds with gusts up to 65 to 70 km/h along that southern coastline, including Port Elizabeth. So it is going to be a gusty one there. Thunderstorms coming into that region just north of Port Elizabeth there, and so please be aware of that. Again, afternoon and evening weather forecast there. And we do have conditions which are highly conducive to the spread of wildfires over the western interior of the country as well. So on that note, let's take a look at what's happening today in terms of your weather. 22 to 26 degree maximums forecast for Springs towards, or rather 22 to 28 degree maximums forecast for Gauteng for today. And that's all the way through from Springs to Pretoria. Showers and thunder showers this afternoon and this evening. Similar forecast for Limpopo, at least for the southern parts there. Polokwane 25, Bela 32 degrees Celsius, and the same for Tabazimbi. We'll see wet weather continuing in that southern part afternoon and evening. Now, the Mpumalanga province is also expecting wet weather for today. 21 degrees in Ermelo. It's going to be at about 29 in Skukuza, and temperatures ranging between those two all the way throughout the rest. So it should still be a warm to hot day there. Fairly mild conditions coming into the KwaZulu-Natal area though, and this is the result of passing low pressure systems, cold fronts starting to move through the area as well. And we'll also see quite a lot of cloud cover forecast for the area. Durban 24 degrees and Pietermaritzburg peaking at about 26. Now onto the Eastern Cape, we see showers and thunder showers in the northern regions, most of the interior. The southern coastline, that's particularly around Port Elizabeth, is not going to see too much rainfall, if any at all, for today, and fairly sunny conditions forecast there. But remember, the wind there is at 50 kilometers an hour, gusting up to 75. So may not be a wet one in PE for today, but it's definitely going to be a windy one. Hermanus 25 degrees, Cape Town 31. Temperatures are soaring here in the Western Cape for today. 37 in Worcester, and temperatures continue very, very warm all the way throughout the interior of the Western Cape. So hot conditions for the southwest ahead of that cold front that's coming in the next few days. The Northern Cape is going to be a little bit wet along its central interior and its eastern regions here. You can see temperatures rising all the way through the 20s and into the 30s throughout the interior there. And the Free State also expecting a fairly mild one for today. Cloud cover and rainfall expected this afternoon and this evening, and we'll expect thunder showers around the area as well. 21 to about 23 degree maximum, so very stable temperature wise in the central interior today. The Northwest Province, now we see temperatures rising rather warm there, 27 in Rustenburg, but in general the province is sitting around the mid-20s for most areas here, with again showers and thunder showers moving through the area this afternoon and evening. Now for tomorrow's weather, we'll start to see that rainfall starts to develop towards the southwest here with a 60 km/h wind forecast ahead of a cold front. Moving towards the eastern parts of the country, we see showers and thunder showers residual in the interior and windy conditions along the east coast. That's where we're going to leave your weather for now. Stay with us here on Morning Live.